Yes, sir. Y'all already know what the fuck going on. It's the one and only Mijo King, back with another My Park exclusive, baby. I brought the Mijo Squad with me today, man. Mijo Mamba, Mijo Allen, Mijo King, gang gang. We ran it up in the park, man. A little couple games for y'all. As y'all can see, man, I brought the interior force back out. Said I wasn't gonna play with him as much in the park because, like I said before, big man is kind of hard to play with in the park when it's so guard dominant. Mostly guards, rebounding wings, and then most of the people who play with bigs kind of play with shooting bigs, and they're a little quicker than my big is. So I've been playing with the rebounding wing more so in the park and interior force in the Rick, which I will be uploading soon. But I decided to bring it back for this video anyway. In the beginning of this game, these dudes jumped out on us kind of quick. And this might sound crazy, but 2K is so precedented on like cheesy dribblers or ball handlers and a bunch of weird stuff like post cheese and a bunch of other crazy shit. So it's almost weird when you play people who play the game normal, like, you know, pick and rolls without dribbling a lot. They don't cheese dribble, they don't spam behind the backs. So when you run the people who play like that, it's almost funny that we play bad against normal players, but against cheese players, we play them kind of well because we're used to it. We're looking forward to it. But when people come out and just hoop, like just normally hoop, I'm not gonna lie, we struggle. I don't see why, but we struggle. Easy backdoor cut, easy bucket. I'm almost sure in this video I was using Rudy Gay's jump shot. Now, y'all know I really fluctuate with my jump shots. I'll put Rudy Gay on, have it on for 2 weeks, and randomly go change it to Zach LaVine. And it's a comfortability thing with Rudy Gay jump shot. My thing with Zach LaVine's jump shot is I just really want to use the jump shot because I like it. The only way I can use Zach LaVine's jump shot, though, is to put my quick draw in Hall of Fame. So when I use Rudy Gay's jump shot, my quick draw is usually on gold. And by me having flexible release on Hall of Fame, it makes my jump shot still seem slow, even though it's on Hall of Fame, the Rudy Gay jump shot. So Zach LaVine's, no matter what, look fast to me. So I use it more so than I use Rudy Gay's jump shot. Either one, to me though, I'll use either one. You'll see me in a bunch of videos, upload it. I'll be using Zach one day and I'll probably be using Rudy the next day. I just go back and forth with those. I just really like those jump shots. I made a bad bonehead decision there. I had Mijo Allen wide open on the left wing. I threw it to Mijo Mamba, couldn't to the rim. The crazy thing about my interior force is that I have, what badge is that? Quick first step. I have it on gold. It makes him so much faster, and it's crazy how I can see the difference. I have it on my guard as well. I mean, it works, and I see how it works. I just know that I see the product in the interior force. Like, I can see how much faster he is than other bigs when he takes off. I see how the momentary lag. I was low-key lagging or lag spiking a lot during this game or this video. You'll see in some of the other games, I lag spiked a lot. I don't know where the hell it was coming from, but I did it probably 4 times. On one of my jump shots I shot, it just lag spiked the jump shot and looked terrible. As I mentioned before, earlier in the video, I told y'all these guys jumped out on us hard. They got us down 13-7 now. And like I said, the simplest stuff, just running around, getting open for threes, making shots. And a lot of our bad decisions came from not making shots. Like, look, wide open, missing. We weren't playing bad, we just weren't making shots. We got the shots we wanted, we just weren't making them. And there are games like that we have. I have them. Mijo Allen has them. Mijo Mamba he has bad shooting games because this guy can drive and really finish at the rim because he got offensive threat. It's seldom he'll have bad shooting game because he has an alternative. He can just go to the rim and do that. Like if he's having a bad game, he can spice his game up by going to the rim. Mijo Allen, he can get to the rim, but I mean his finishing ability isn't as strong. Don't get me wrong, he can finish. He just can't finish as good as Mijo Mama. Look, and that was simple. Simple little baseline move. Go to the rim, dunk it. Y'all see that hard screen? Mijo Allen got open. Mijo Allen is a person who, when his jump shot's not falling, his confidence lacks. So sometimes he'll pass up shots that he probably should take. He won't take them because he's missing. But I tell him all the time, hey man, shooters gonna shoot. I'll go 1 for 10 and I'll take my next 5 shots and keep taking them, keep taking them, keep taking them. Shooters gonna shoot, man. I'm gonna shoot until they lag me out of a game for bad shot selections or grade me out. I just don't see, I mean, he got a sharpshooter facilitator. That's literally a shooting archetype. So even if the jump shot's not falling, it'll eventually fall. You just got to keep taking the right shots. I'm a firm believer in if you start a game shooting bad, like taking bad shots, get yourself in a bad rhythm. Once you get yourself in a bad rhythm, it makes you play bad. It makes your jump shot bad. So starting the game right helps in the long run. Basically like a hot start badge. Like a hot start, it boosts your shot percentage as long as you make your first shot or until you miss a shot. That's how the game is in general. Like if you're making shots and consistently making shots, you'll be consistently a good shooter. But when you start the game out missing shots and get yourself out of rhythm early, you'll see it throughout the whole game. Like you'll miss a lot through the entire game, wide open, all that. And it's frustrating. It's very frustrating when you're missing wide open shots and your team depending on those shots to go in. It's hella frustrating. Y'all remember they had us down 13-7. They scored 2 points since then. We scored 9. Right back in the game. Like our defense is definitely the cornerstone of our gameplay. Our offense sometimes struggle, but most of the time our defense once it picks up and we play good D, I mean ain't too many teams that can beat us. Not straight up anyway. And now they going through the struggle bus. They missing a lot of shots. So the game is a lot of back and forward toward the end. And right as I see somebody struggle bus, he comes back and does that. Man, the shooters on this game, they shoot. And it's so crazy how it's so different from when the game first came out when nobody was making shots. Like shots came near and far. It was crazy. And I think all the tweaks throughout the patches that have come out have made jump shooting more respectable on here. Cause man, you didn't make whites in the beginning of the game. Like you never made them. They almost never went in. When I tell you about the defense, look at that. 2 poke aways, finally get the steal. We're gonna end this now. See the jab step, you see what I mean with the quick first step? Like a big jab stepping like that, that's unguardable. And understanding placement, like he guarded me to the middle. You always want to cut the baseline off. On 2K, the baseline is like the hardest thing to cut off on the game. But if you can cut the baseline off, you can get help in the middle. It's hard to get help on the baseline. Because once a guy beats you baseline, animations happen, just strong finishes happen. The baseline is not your friend. Usually in real basketball, they tell you, hey, the baseline is your friend. You got an extra defender over there. No, on 2K, the baseline is not your friend. Do not let people beat you on the baseline. It's a death trap. Game 1 in the books. Game 2. I think they actually got it. Well, their first team had they had a paint beast. The paint beast is literally an archetype made to defend and block shots. I said block shots like it's not defending. But it's made to defend and rebound. So, in so many ways, people make paint beasts and try to get offensive with them. They're not an offensive archetype. Like, they can catch oops for sure. But they were made to just defend. Rebound and defend. Most of the paint beats I see, they have low offensive skills. So if you want like a scoring, big archetype, glass cleaner locks, the shooting glass cleaner locks, they work. The interior force work because the interior force obviously is a post scorer. But the paint beast is for people who, like, you understand that you got guys on your team that can go out and score, and you're just a good, strong role player. Like, you're going to set hard screens, you're going to rebound, you're going to defend. That's what the paint beast is there for. And patience in the post is very key in a lot of postal situations. I posted up a lot in 2K18, which taught me to post. So when I played 2K19, I made a sharpshooter post scorer. I learned more about the post. That way, I could be a dominant post scorer, because post scoring in 2K19 was definitely OP, as I've said more than once. So once I mastered posting up, I was like, okay, I can score when I need to, or whenever I want to in the post. If we need a for sure bucket, I'll just post up. Same concept in this 2K. It's just, it's harder to score in the post because, like, guards can stop you in the post, honestly. With the defensive badge they have, like pogo and things of that nature, guards can stop you from making buckets in the post. And I don't see a lot of big men who dunk a lot, especially on post-ups. And I have my contact finish on Hall of Fame. I only put it on Hall of Fame so that I could actually dunk more, because I was never dunking. I dunk more now, but I mean, for the most part, I still don't dunk a lot. I dunk enough. But if I post up and I put myself in the right position, he will dunk it. Range extender on Hall of Fame, baby. I'm very confident in my jump shot now. I wasn't before, but I have the ultimate confidence in my jump shot. I just lied too. My range extender is only on goal. I think after this video, I put it on Hall of Fame. It's probably one of the most key shooting badges on the game. Hall of Fame range extender. It is disrespectful, but it makes guarding shooters harder than it already is. I was very offensive minded in this game, and that's because they didn't have a big. If I see a matchup that I like, I will try to take advantage of it. And not only that, Mijo Mamba usually puts me in situations where I can take advantage of small matchups. Like this guy. I've got 10 points. We've got 10 points. And the crazy thing is I haven't just done it from inside the paint. I've shot jump shots. I've gone inside. So I try to keep it versatile, even though I know I've got a definite advantage in the paint. And it's crazy how I mentioned people who cheese dribble. He's not even cheese dribbling, honestly. He's just a decent ISO player. And this is what I mean by missing shots I shouldn't be missing. Pogo literally played the biggest role in it, because that guy was just down there spamming triangle. And after I pump faked him the first time and he jumped the second time, I went up for the layup. He was in the air. He came back down and literally jumped again and affected my shot. It made me miss it. I find that crazy. Mijo Mamba. I'm telling y'all, he's one of the best defenders I played with. He read passing lanes so well. I always compare him to Allen Iverson. I know Iverson wasn't the greatest on-ball defender, but he read passing lanes perfectly. And Mijo Mamba, I always say he does the same thing. Like, he reads passing lanes really good. This game was more so one of our easier games for multiple reasons. One, obviously they're undersized, so I'm literally just taking advantage of my matchup. And the crazy thing is I say that, but everybody doesn't know how to take advantage of matchups. Like, the fact that I have a smaller guy guarding me. You would think, okay, put him in the post, let him post up. Problem with 2K is nobody really knows how to post up. So what people do is they just kind of post you up and then just push square when they get to the get their back to the basket. So they'll post you up, back you down, back you down, back you down. Instead of doing like a drop step or up and under or a post spin, they'll literally just push square and just go straight up. That's not knowing how to post up. And then they wonder why they missed a layup. Well, that's technically a contested layup. When you turn around and just shoot the ball over the top of somebody, that's contested. It's not always that simple. So learning post up as the big man is pivotal. Just in case, you get a small matchup on you, or just to be a sure bucket, easier way to get a bucket instead of having to depend on your guards or shooting jump shots all the time. Because like when the jump shot's not falling, then what do you do? If you don't have an inside presence that can at least almost guarantee you a bucket, then when you're struggling, you're going to continue to struggle unless you actually start making shots. We do have a getaway option, and that usually is me. Splash. I had a good game. And those games feel good, especially for a shooting big, because once again, I struggle sometimes. Y'all see the videos, obviously, where I play good, and some videos y'all probably will see where I'm going to struggle. This wasn't one of those. These videos feel good where you don't struggle and you're shooting the ball pretty good. And your team can depend on you. But you know how hard it is as a big to have a center sit in the paint and you're not being able to make shots, and your teammates are depending on you to make shots, and you can't make anything. So your guys are virtually losing the game because you're costing your team points. Not purposely, but it's just the way it goes when you're shooting jump shots. In this game, they had 2 centers, I believe, a 3-level score, yeah, and a glass lock. So because the 3-level score was an outside center, me and Mijo Allen switched. I let him guard the guy in the short jersey, and I guarded the guy in the Ralph Sampson jersey. Just making it easier where I can stand in the paint, and he's faster, so he'll be able to deal with a guy on the wing. Don't get me wrong, by no stretch of the imagination can I not guard the 3-level score. I really could have. I just feel like that was easier. That way, Mijo Allen wouldn't get bullied in the paint. Because that's what bigs do, once again, with smaller guys. They go to the paint, they try to bully them. Whether they know how to post up or not, they'll still try it. And this is the game, I think, where I lagged, my jump shot lagged. Because if I'm not mistaken, I only missed 1 shot this game. And it's literally going to be because my jump shot lagged. Splash. I told y'all, I'm very confident in my jump shot and the badges I have on. I say that, and then after this game, I go and change my badges. Crazy, huh? The next interior force video I make, the badges I have on, probably the ones that I'll probably stick with. I've got 5 Hall of Fame badges. Look at the lag in this jump shot. Like, it was so bad. I think it was the only shot I missed, but that lag was terrible. But the 5 Hall of Fame badges I have are Catch and Shoot on Hall of Fame, Range Extender Hall of Fame, Quick Draw Hall of Fame. I've got Green Machine on Hall of Fame, and I have, there's another one. Oh, Flexible Release on Hall of Fame. Now I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know why my jump shot fluctuates. Sometimes I shoot it good, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I release it early, most times I don't. But the Hall of Fame Flexible Release it gives me a bigger window to green my shots. Not only that, sometimes shots that are full white, they end up being green, and they probably shouldn't be. Look at this move. I'm not gonna lie to you, I couldn't tell you what I just did, but I definitely sauced up that whole team. But Flexible Release, contrary to popular belief, works perfectly for me. And I think that's ultimately that's in my opinion why I make so many of my white shots. It may not be the reason, but I definitely take it as the reason. So I keep it on to make my jump shooting more consistent. The Green Machine also helps me green my shots. So you put into account Flexible Release on Hall of Fame with a bigger window to green my shots. Adding Green Machine, Range Extender on Hall of Fame. Range Extender is so needed if you're a shooter. Like, that has to be one of the badges you put on if you're a shooter. One of my guys I play with, Shrimp Gang CEO, it's always literally the first shooting badge he puts on. Before he puts on Quick Draw or Catch and Shoot, anything, he literally puts on Range Extender first. I told you I was shooting off this game. And this is a continuation from last game. I think, I've got 11 of our 13 points. In last game, I had 12 of our 14 points. These 2 games were huge scoring games for me. Lag spike. I don't know what was going on, but my leg spike was crazy. And even funnier, this entire video, Mijo Allen struggled with his shot. This entire video, I think he struggled with his shot. If I'm not mistaken, he maybe made one jump shot this game. And it happens to the shooters. It happens to the best shooters. Sometimes you just go through those spells where you're missing shots. But confidence can't be lacking. You still have to shoot the ball. Like here. Finally got one to go. He's a pretty consistent, good shooter. He usually changes his shot meter though. I'm surprised he has it on. He usually takes it off. After this rebound, this moment right here, this was nasty. Rim shattering. The entire squad got a hold of that. They all took that at face value. Everybody got a piece of it. But his offensive threat finishes so well at the rim. I almost wanted to make one. Instead, I made a two-way slashing playmaker. The two-way slashing playmaker is probably gonna be nice. Like my driving dunk start off at an 87. That's high. That's high enough for me to get contact dunks. But once I get to 95 and start going up from there, I can potentially get to 91, 92-ish. But if I stay at like 97, 98, I can stay, my driving dunk will be at 90, which will mean a lot of contact dunks, a lot of body bagging people. I'm excited about that. I can't wait to show you guys videos of that. But he's still in developing stages, early stages. As y'all see, the trifecta, 3 games, no losses. Mijo Squad taking over. Y'all make sure y'all leave a comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell their friends. It's Mijo King, and I'm out. Peace.